Look at those good sports you're next to. Let's give them some consolation prizes. First, for Patrice, we have from S. Rosen Bakery on the west side, fresh, hot off the presses hamburger buns for you. Someday the weather will get warm and you'll be able to barbecue. Please, with our compliments, take these hamburger buns. Can we give Patrice the hamburger buns?
Let's look at the hamburger buns. Are they there?
I forgot the buns.
Oh, you forgot the buns. Oh, no. Wait, are we going to get her the buns?
Yeah, we will. We promise, Patrice, that the young producer About Town, Jim Weiser, who right now is running around in circles, he will get you the hamburger buns. We promise. Did we bring anything out there, Jim?
Everything else.
Everything else is out there. Okay, now let's give Joey the autographed Chicago Film Fest poster of Playboy Playmate Victoria Silvstedt. This is autographed personally, and I took that off of my son Dominic's wall.
Wow.
Wow.
Very nice.
Very much.
Why don't we give Patrice something right now?
What do we want to give Patrice whatever you've got there to hold her until we get the hamburger buns, Jim?
Sure.
Go ahead and present her with what you do have out there.
Very nice.
You know what? Look at that hat.
That's
That's
nice.
a very, very cool hat. That's a Sammy Sosa commemorative cap that the Mr. Shops are giving away if you buy something that costs like 90 or 100 bucks. But you've got it. Compliments of Fox Thing in the Morning,
And
Patrice.
it's a good day to be wearing a hat.
Yes, it is.
And as for you, David, we'll be hooking up with you now, and you'll get to interview David Spade and come join us here on the set, and we look forward to it.
That's great. I'm excited.
We are too. Thank you.
Congratulations to all.
We'll be right back. It's 8:39, and we'll get your feedback on Take Your Daughter to Work Day. What are you
Or
thinking?
take your son to work day.
312-540-WFLD, 540-9353.
Right now, check out the reunion bulletin board.
Lots of rain downtown, and that is the live picture at 8:42, right outside our Walter Jacobson Broadcast Center here at Michigan and Lake Street. 8:42 feedback time, and we have some feedback on Take Your Daughter to Work Day. Let's start with Lisa from Justice, Illinois.
Hi, Lisa.
Good morning. Unfortunately, I had to deal with a hysterical 9-year-old son this morning because my 6-year-old daughter got to go to work with Daddy.
So is this the first time this has happened?
Yes.
Is this the first time she's gone?
This is the first time she's gone with him.
Okay, so yeah, that happens to me every year.
I was just saying it's hard. Unfortunately, I'm a firefighter paramedic, so it's not a good place to take my children.
And what did you say to him?
Good question. I told him, well, he scuba dived with Dad last week, so I told him he got to do that and got to take turns. There's only one dad and one mom.
Marianne brought her daughter, and you brought your son for the first time.
Because
they're
every
over there
year
playing.
it's the same thing. And
Right.
and what I had been doing was saying, well, there's my daughter on the left.
Oh, she's cute.
And oh, thank you. All these kids here are so cute today. But I have the problem every year, and then my son, who's the kid wearing the hat with
What's the sign say?
with the sign, that one, tough guy. Yeah, every year I have the huge problem of trying to explain it to him, and so I tell him, I'll do it another day. Another day I'll bring you just by yourself. And this year I just decided to bring both of them.
It's probably the easiest thing to do so you don't have to deal with the fighting.
By the way, I don't know if you noticed that, but unfortunately, Dominic, my son, has been influencing your son. Do you see the signs he's coming up with in the hat now? You know, I hope
Better
that
keep him away.
Yeah, are your kids in a safe environment out there in Justice, Illinois?
Much better than that.
Yeah,
but I
okay.
think Marianne would prefer this over last year.
That's right.
Oh,
yeah.
well, yeah, Dominic, by the way, do you miss your sister, Heather? You know, we did bring Heather in here. Everything okay back? I didn't see Heather before I left this morning. Everything okay back at the house?
Everything was perfectly fine.
Okay, yeah, well, you hear that from Dominic, and you know not to worry.
Yeah, don't worry. One little bit.
Thanks for the call.
Good
Thank
luck
you.
with your son.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Got this on the computer. Hey, Daddy-O. Dominic has an amazing resemblance to Fred the intern. What's Heather up to these days? Well, as Marianne said,
There's
she
Heather.
was here with us last year.
Has she kicked her habit yet?
No.
Which one?
Dominic got a little jealous, so we brought him in. But he does look a little like Fred, don't you think? Like Fred you look a little like Fred the intern, Dominic. That's what the employees are saying.
There's only one of me.
Okay. All right. Here's something from PZ. It used to be Take Your Daughter to Work Day. A lot of places are changing the name of this, right? Now it's called Take Your Child to Work Day. My son has gone with his dad the last 2 years. My daughter, now in high school, they don't promote the kids going because they don't really want them to miss school. So my son is at work and my daughter is in school. P.S. Tell Rick we're all flooding here in Schaumburg.
It was designed for girls because over the years and over the generations, boys seem to have more advantages, and it helps the girls' self-esteem. But now it's also become a problem in houses where there are boys and girls. So there are a lot of people who feel that it shouldn't be that way. But that's why it was designed originally.
Right, exactly. Because males sort of, because of the way our society has been, kind of grow up with the idea that they can do anything, be anybody they want to be. But it's important that females feel the same way.
That's right.
And Dominic, do you get the meaning of this day?
Say that again?
We'll be right back. It's 8:46. Up next, we'll update today's news headlines, and we'll also give you the latest from Colorado.
And coming up later, Bob has one more thing about making life better. Right now, check out these forecasts.
Steve Stone doing a little mingling and Cubs talk, no doubt, this morning at Nookie's Restaurant, his breakfast hangout there on Well Street. And he's going to be signing copies of his book, Where's Harry, Friday night at Harry Carey's restaurant, and then Saturday night at Walden Brooks in Schaumburg. 10 to 9 right now.
All right, let's get to the news. What's going on, Mike?
Marion and Bob in Colorado, the weather apparently working now against officers who are investigating that school shooting. A spring snowstorms covered much of the outdoor evidence that may surround the Columbine High School. The death toll stands at 15 people. Investigators have questioned hundreds of others, including the parents of the two suspects. Last night, a vigil was held to remember the victims and to help the process of healing.
And our God, we are here because we are desperate people tonight with broken hearts.
Columbine High School will be closed for the rest of the year. Schools in Denver are now banning the wearing of trench coats, saying they're taking no risks. And there's a development in the Ryan Harris murder case. Today, the Daily Southtown reports prosecutors may charge Floyd Durr with the killing. The Englewood man is already in jail on unrelated charges, but he's been a suspect in the Harris murder since October, when DNA tests linked him to the crime scene. Downers Grove Police Chief George Graves is recovering from a gunshot wound to his leg following a deadly shootout. Last night, 35-year-old Gregory Palma opened fire, hitting Graves. Officers shot and killed Palma, who had held police at bay for nearly 4 hours, barricaded inside his home. House Speaker Michael Madigan is expected to take the witness stand today in the extortion trial of City Treasurer Miriam Santos. Prosecutors say Santos was forcing businesses to contribute to her campaign, threatening to stop working with them. In court yesterday, one of Santos's employees testified that she was afraid of losing her job. Patricia Herrera said that she thought she'd be fired for filing a complaint with the ethics board. Turning now to the crisis in Kosovo, the 3 captured American soldiers are apparently safe. That's the word anyway from Yugoslav President Slobodan Milosevic. He made that promise to an American reporter who was granted a rare interview with the Serb leader. Milosevic said, quote, "Nothing will happen to your soldiers," and he added, "We're a very old people with a long tradition of respecting POWs." And when asked if Red Cross officials could visit the soldiers, Milosevic responded, "Not every day, but from time to time. I don't see that as a problem." Well, Milosevic's estate in Belgrade was leveled by NATO missiles last night. A NATO spokesperson says it was being used as a military command center. Milosevic and his family, though, were not inside at the time. Meanwhile, the European Union is planning to tighten the noose on Milosevic. Foreign ministers will meet, and it is expected that they will ban oil shipments to Yugoslavia starting next week. Now let's go over to Darlene Hill for a look at what's going on around Chicago today. Dar?
Well, Mike, British Prime Minister Tony Blair will be in Chicago later today. He will be the keynote speaker at the Economic Club's dinner later today. This afternoon, though, he will tour the Von Steuben High School over on the north side. Blair will be there to observe school reform. And today is Earth Day. The U.S. Chamber of Commerce will hold a public meeting today to talk about ways of cleaning and saving the earth. That's what's happening in Chicago today. Back over to you, Mike.
Okay, Dar, thanks very much. And that is our final look at today's top news stories. Back over to you guys.
Thank you, Mike.
Sure.
8:53, one more thing you can do to add more love to your life. I'll have that for you in 2 minutes. Marianne's kids, Gary Zelony's kids from the graphics department.
They are so cute. Look at this.
Take your daughter and maybe your son to work today. 8:56.
All right, time for a weather update. Rick?
Yeah, good day not to be going to work or school, Marion and Bob. Absolutely awful out there right now. 55 degrees will be the afternoon high. As a quick look forecast shows cooler along the lakefront, but very rainy and very foggy. Readings right now in the mid to upper 40s. Heavy thunderstorms continue to push across the Chicagoland area and will continue to do so throughout the afternoon, evening hours, and possibly into tomorrow. We can see anywhere from 2 to 3 inches of rain around here before it's all done and over with, as you can see, by early Saturday morning. Looks nice, though, on Sunday. Enjoy your Thursday. Bob?
Thank you, Rick. One more thing. If you agree that we need a whole lot more love in this world, listen up. West Coast PhD and author of a book on health and happiness secrets has the way to rekindle romance. Kiss your spouse for a full 10 seconds when you get together after a day's work. According to Felice Dumas, an intense 10-second smooch is rare in the midst of busy schedules. Both of you will feel good if you do it, and it taps into the love beneath the trivia of everyday life. Pucker up. See you tomorrow.
Make sure to watch Fox News Chicago tonight at 9 with Walter Jacobson and Robin Robinson. See you tomorrow morning. Have a great day.
Morning, it's a bright and shiny day. Bright as a dollar and as fresh as a bouquet. We'll banish from the table any sign of a frown. Troubles must go out the window when you sit down. Top of the morning, don't forget to sing a song. Eggs over easy and it helps a day along. You've got to earn an honest dollar. Boy, that ain't hay. So top of the morning today.
One more thing about a date that has come and gone. I've waited a couple of days and there still hasn't been anything in the papers or on the news about this, so I guess it's now official. One of the most important, momentous, emotional days in our nation's history is now forgotten. My parents used to tell me about April 12th, 1945, how everyone used to talk about remembering exactly where they were and what they were doing when they heard the news that President Franklin Delano Roosevelt died. I guess the folks who decide what we see and hear on the news are now all too young. That happened kind of fast when you think about it. 54 years isn't a long time for an important event in our country's history to pass into obscurity. You know how you and I feel about November 22nd? Prepare yourself for the day no one else around here remembers that date anymore. It's coming sooner than you think. See you tomorrow.
Make sure to watch Fox News Chicago tonight at 9 with Walter Jacobson and Robin Robinson. We'll return in the morning at 7. Have a great day.